Here's Prescott. Over middle, fire, caught, CeeDee Lamb, touchdown, Dallas.
What up, Cowboy Nation? It's your boy Big D over here at Big D Media, talking all things Dallas Cowboys and other NFL news. Do me a favor, if you want to help the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the bell so you'll know when we're talking about the Cowboys over here on the channel. Now, today is the beginning of week 17. Week 17, man. This season has flown by. Been a good one. Been really competitive this year. Not a lot of teams leaving this year with just 1 or 2 wins. It's been a lot of competition, especially in the AFC. The AFC still ain't wrapped up yet, but we starting to get an idea in the NFC who gonna be in the playoffs. We know our Dallas Cowboys gonna be in the playoffs, but we didn't start the week off how we would like. Linebacker Rashaun Evans, former Alabama Crimson Tide player, and former Atlanta Falcon, who we signed this year in the middle of the year off the free agency. He was arrested for possession of marijuana this week. I thought when I seen that we released him that it was because we were moving Willetsko up off of the practice squad or the injury reserve, I believe, and his 21-day practice his window has been open to practice for Matt Willetsko. So I thought we lost Rashaun Evans because of that, and maybe we would bring him back and then elevate him during the playoffs because he didn't have any more regular season practice squad elevations available, but we could have, upgraded him again in the playoffs. But that was not the case. Rashaun Evans got arrested for possession of marijuana earlier this week, and looked like we're going to be without him the rest of the way. I think that's pretty unfortunate considering we're going against another one of the top rushing attacks in the NFL with the Detroit Lions this week. We really need it. We really are thin at linebacker, so I feel like we really needed Rashaun Evans around because, if something happened to Damone Clark right now, I don't know where we're going to go, for linebacker. We without Leighton Vander Esch, we without DeMarvion Overshown. So, this is really, really unfortunate and really not the best move for Rashaun. His career has not been what we thought it would be from him coming out of Alabama. You just cleared waivers from getting released from the Eagles, and now you get released from the Cowboys, and I'm pretty sure you cleared waivers again. So maybe this is the reason why your career hadn't went as we all thought, or maybe you even thought it would go. Don't knock anything anybody does for their personal leisure, but just a time and a place, man, and this is really not the time. The Dallas Cowboys, one of the best teams in the NFL who have a chance to get to the last dance. So not a very smart move by Rashaun at all. But we do have the Detroit Lions this week. And hopefully we get a little juice, after all the festivities that night. We got Jimmy Johnson going finally going into the Ring of Honor Saturday night. Jerry Jones finally buried the hatchet and told him a couple months back that he'd be going into the Ring of Honor, and I think that's great, man, because that's our best coach we ever had besides Tom Landry, here on the Dallas Cowboys. But I really wasn't around for the Landry era, but I was here for the entire Jimmy Johnson era, especially all the great years. So happy for Jimmy Johnson, very happy for Jimmy Johnson, and just happy for our Cowboys in general. You know what I mean? We about to end another great year with 10+ wins, and Mike McCarthy really has deserved to hang around for a little while. I know everybody feel like if he don't win it, it's Super Bowl or bust, but you really got yourselves a good football coach. So I wouldn't get too impatient. If we don't make the Super Bowl this year, I think we still got a chance here in the next couple of years, especially with the way we draft. Maybe we can get a little more aggressive in free agency this year and try to cover up a few of these holes that maybe we experiencing. But I feel like we're going to be all right in the playoffs, and we just got to let it play out, man. We don't know what's going to happen these last 2 weeks. You never know who will get injured these last 2 weeks. I promise you, one of these playoffs teams will be severely hurt by injury, because the NFL is making it to where nobody will be sitting the last weeks. They are keeping this thing close, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, man, we lost Rashaun Evans. Some people just, make bad choices at bad times. And, for me, it's like, Rashaun, I know, you Rashaun Evans. Whoever you dealing with, you probably their best customer or one of them. It's like, they can't bring it to you. You can't send somebody. I mean, it's ways to do things. You know what I'm saying? When you are somebody like yourself. So just something for him to think about. You know what I mean? Just something for you to think about, Rashaun. You still kind of got some tread left on the tires and might want to make as much money as you can, because playing linebacker is going to be a long, stiff future, brother. Believe me. But, yeah. Our Dallas Cowboys got the Detroit Lions this week, who 12-4, man, and they are rolling. They looking good, and everybody say they gonna beat us because we can't stop the run. And Jared Goff is back to who he was in I guess they were St. Louis Rams at the time. But yeah, man, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. No matter what we do, when we win, we on top of the world, and we lose a couple, and now we ain't about nothing. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Everybody praising these Lions, and I don't have a problem with the Lions, but like I say, they've struggled with some bad teams. They've struggled with some bad teams, and the good teams that they have played have beat them. It's just not a narrative because it's not the Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to see what the Lions about this Saturday. We'll get more into the matchup later on in the week. I'll have a video tomorrow about Dallas's defense versus Lions offense. I am Big D here at Big D Media. I appreciate everybody for watching. And as always, go Cowboys.